Welcome to Discover Southern Asia's most stunning rainforest birds, where the jungle comes alive with color, sound, and untamed beauty. These incredible birds are like living works of art, each with its own dazzling plumage and fascinating behavior. Get ready to explore some of the most breathtaking species hidden deep in the rainforest. Wilson's bird of paradise. Deep in the untouched rainforests of Indonesia, hidden among the emerald leaves, lives a bird so rare, so mesmerizing it seems almost unreal. This is Wilson's bird of paradise, a true jewel of the wild. With its electrifying blue crown, fiery red back, and spiraled tail feathers, this bird is nature's masterpiece. But it's not just about looks. Wilson's bird of paradise is a master performer. To win a mate, he creates the perfect stage, removing every leaf, every twig, because in the world of paradise birds, first impressions are everything. Then the show begins. This hypnotic dance is the result of millions of years of evolution, a delicate ritual that ensures the survival of the species. But beyond its beauty, Wilson's bird of paradise is also a survivor. In a dense and competitive rainforest, food can be scarce. But this bird is an expert forager, intelligent, resourceful, and always alert. Every movement, every sound matters. But even the most remarkable creatures are not immune to danger. Deforestation and habitat destruction threaten the very forest this bird calls home. As trees disappear, so do the intricate ecosystems that support life. If we lose these forests, we lose more than just one species. We lose a piece of nature's greatest art. Protecting Wilson's bird of paradise means protecting an entire world of life that depends on these jungles. So next time you hear the whisper of the wind through the trees, remember, some of nature's most incredible wonders remain hidden, waiting to be discovered, but only if we fight to keep them alive. As the first rays of morning light filter through the rainforest, life begins to stir. Deep within the undergrowth, a small but remarkable bird emerges, the green-legged partridge. With its striking plumage and unmistakable emerald legs, this elusive bird is perfectly adapted to its humid, lush surroundings. But beauty isn't its only gift. Survival here requires intelligence, agility, and teamwork. Every morning, these birds take part in a ritual as old as the rainforest itself, a meticulous search for nourishment. The forest floor is their buffet, where they carefully sift through leaves and shadows, uncovering hidden treasures beneath the canopy. The dance of light and shadow guides them, as sunbeams pierce through the trees, revealing the tiniest movements. A rustling leaf, the glint of a beetle's shell, the golden hue of fallen fruit. But for the green-legged partridge, foraging is more than just a quest for food. It's a social ritual. They move as a unit, communicating through subtle sounds, keeping watch for predators. Survival here depends on trust. Beyond their own survival, these birds play a crucial role in the rainforest ecosystem. By consuming seeds and insects, they help control insect populations and spread the next generation of trees, shaping the very landscape they call home. The rainforest is a masterpiece of interconnected life. Every bird, every plant, every creature plays a role. And the green-legged partridge? It may be small, but its impact is immense. In a world where every detail matters, this bird is a reminder that even the quietest creatures are essential to the grand design of nature. In the heart of Southeast Asia's dense rainforests, hidden among the shadows and shifting light, walks a creature of quiet elegance, the gray peacock pheasant. With its delicate plumage and mesmerizing eye-spotted feathers, this bird is a master of camouflage. But beyond its beauty lies a story of survival, devotion, and the delicate balance of life in the rainforest. In the early morning light, a mother begins her daily ritual. She forages, searching for vegetable seeds and hidden nourishment, while her chicks, curious and full of life, mimic her every move. For these young birds, every moment is a lesson, every step a new discovery. Under their mother's watchful eye, they explore, play, and prepare for the challenges that await them. The scene is almost poetic, a mother's quiet devotion, the innocence of her young, and the ever-present pulse of the jungle around them. But this is more than just a touching moment in nature. She is not just a caregiver, she is a guardian, teaching her young how to listen, how to hide, how to survive in a world where predators are never far. Beyond nurturing her young, the gray peacock pheasant plays an even bigger role in the rainforest ecosystem. As she moves through the forest, she spreads seeds, ensuring that the very jungle she depends on continues to thrive. But this world is fragile. As forests disappear, so do the creatures that call them home. The graceful dance of the gray peacock pheasant, the bond between mother and chick, the hidden wonders of the understory, all of it is at risk. She reminds us that beauty in nature is not just something to admire, it is something to protect. In the heart of Asia's tropical forests, where life thrives in perfect harmony, one bird plays a role far greater than just survival. Meet the Oriental pied hornbill, a striking creature with a massive bill, bold black and white plumage, and an unexpected talent as a gardener of the jungle. For the hornbill, these juicy fruits are a feast, a vital source of nourishment. But for the amora tree, this moment is everything, a crucial act of survival. As the hornbill moves through the forest, it unknowingly plays the role of a seed disperser, carrying the future of the amora tree in its droppings, planting the next generation of the very trees it depends on. This perfectly timed exchange isn't just coincidence. It's a delicate, time-honored dance between species. The fruiting season of the amora tree aligns with the hornbill's breeding period, ensuring that adults and their fledglings have the nourishment they need to survive. Every bite, every flight, every seed dropped along the way. This is how ecosystems endure. The Oriental pied hornbill isn't just a bird. It's a force of nature, a guardian of the rainforest, ensuring life continues to flourish. But as forests shrink and habitats disappear, so too does this delicate cycle. The bond between the hornbill and the amora tree reminds us that protecting nature means preserving the intricate connections that sustain life itself. As the day fades and shadows stretch across the forest floor, a secretive guardian of the jungle emerges, the Siamese fireback. Rarely seen in the heat of the day, these elusive birds make their way through the undergrowth as dusk approaches, their calls resonating through the trees like nature's own evening song. Here, at these dwindling water sources, they gather, not just to drink, but to connect, to survive. In the unforgiving dry season, where every drop of water is precious, these communal drinking spots become lifelines. This ritual is more than just hydration. It is a moment of resilience, a glimpse into the delicate web of life in the rainforest. The Siamese firebacks are not alone. Their presence here signifies a chain reaction of survival, one that binds them to their habitat in ways we are only beginning to understand. But as human activities continue to encroach on their world, these vital sanctuaries are disappearing. The firebacks, along with countless other species, now face a new challenge, one that goes beyond nature's cycles. Their story is one of beauty, resilience, and survival. The question is, will we protect it? Deep within the emerald shadows of Java's rainforest, a hidden gem moves with quiet precision, the Javan banded pitta. With its brilliant plumage and bold banded patterns, this elusive bird is a master of its domain. Thriving in the humid understory, it navigates the intricate maze of wet branches and dense foliage with ease. For the Javan banded pitta, the rainforest floor is a world of opportunity. Every leaf, every droplet of water shelters life. Small, unseen creatures that fuel this bird's survival. Insects, seemingly insignificant, play a crucial role in the cycle of life, and the pitta helps maintain that balance. This delicate balance is what keeps the rainforest thriving. A bird, a branch, a single insect. Each part of the system relies on the other. But this balance is fragile. As rainforests shrink, so do the lifelines of species like the Javan banded pitta. Every fallen tree, every lost acre, brings them one step closer to disappearing. Nature's masterpieces are vanishing. The question is, how much will be left when we finally decide to save it? Indian paradise flycatcher. The monsoon arrives like a drumbeat of renewal, a life-giving force that awakens the rainforest. And in the heart of this downpour, one bird waits for its perfect moment. With the rain comes abundance. Insects multiply, the forest hums with new energy, and for this bird it means one thing. It's time to raise the next generation. This delicate synchronization between rain, life, and reproduction is no accident. Nature has orchestrated it over millennia. The monsoon swells insect populations just as new hatchlings emerge, ensuring survival in this lush but competitive world. The Indian paradise flycatcher, like so many rainforest creatures, depends on this rhythm. But what happens when the rhythm falters? As forests disappear, so does this delicate balance. The rains still come, but for how much longer will birds like this have a home? Nature's patterns have sustained life for millennia, but now they depend on us. The monsoon, the rainforest's great conductor, signals the arrival of new life, and few creatures answer the call more brilliantly than the greater racket-tailed drongo. This drongo is more than just a masterful flyer. It's a survivor, an opportunist, and a symphony conductor in its own right. The monsoon awakens the forest, bringing an explosion of insect life. And for the drongo, that means one thing. It's time to raise the next generation. But this synchronization of rain, life, and survival is delicate. The timing of the monsoon and the surge of insects are perfectly aligned, ensuring these hatchlings get the nourishment they need. Yet the balance is fragile. What happens when the rains change? When deforestation disrupts the cycle? The greater racket-tailed drongo has adapted for centuries, but even the most intelligent of birds cannot outfly the consequences of vanishing forests. Nature's rhythms have sustained life for generations. Now it's up to us to ensure the song doesn't fade. From the dazzling Wilson's bird of paradise to the elusive Siamese fireback, these incredible birds remind us just how magical and fragile our world truly is. But their survival depends on us. What was your favorite bird from today's journey? Drop a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the rainforest, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an adventure. There's so much more wildlife waiting to be discovered, and we'll see you in the next one.